Hey, let's talk with Yolanda. How you doing today? It's absolutely beautiful out here. Hermoso días, delicioso. I am so happy that you tuned in. And today we're going to do the other side and let's talk about anxiety. And yes, I have a book. I'm out in the park. Not by the river, but I'm out in nature listening to the birds and just being out here watching the beautiful trees. And it's Friday and it is an absolutely beautiful day. And this is what I'm doing to keep the anxiety down as a solution. So, of course, you know we're going to get started. So let's do the breathing exercise. On 3, we're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So on 3, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Last one. Breathe in and breathe. What are you doing? What are you doing today? What are you doing about your anxiety? And what are your solutions? And what are your problem solving? And how do you deal with it? What is your coping mechanism? It is absolutely a beautiful day. I chose to come out here to the park because sometimes we have to step out of our own way. Sometimes we have to step out of the comfort zone and do something different. Do something different to get us to just step out of our zone and get comfortable in something else. You know, anxiety sometimes will stay with you and trickle with you, and sometimes you gotta just like kind of push it aside and just say, you know, I'm going to be in control of it. It is not going to be in control of me. So you come out to the park on a beautiful day and bring a book, have your water, and just say, you know what, it's about me today. It's about me today. It's about me being over top of the anxiety and not the anxiety being over top of me, because there's so many different factors again with the anxiety. And today is Friday. Sometimes you want to just put on something, put on a bright color like the sun, and just say, you know, I'm going to alter my mood. I'm going to alter my mood, alter my behavior, because sometimes it's not that serious. Sometimes it is serious, but we do nothing about it. Sometimes you could just take a walk, and just kind of free yourself of different things that do not belong to you and do not let them kind of stick like glue and stop you from doing the things that you need to do. You know, anxiety comes, put some glasses on here. Anxiety comes in many fashions. You know, whether anxiety from, again, the fear of the new strain of the COVID, the anxiety must have been high with just the people that was on Spirit and couldn't catch their next flight. Their anxiety might have went from a 1 to a 10. Can we talk about it, people? How you doing today? Tell me about it. You know, anxiety could be, again, from a 2 household income to a 1. Not knowing if you're going to pay your rent, if the moratorium has been passed, yes, but is it going to affect everyone to pay their bills? Or whether you were in a relationship and no longer in a relationship, or whether you're in a problematic relationship and the anxiety's high. Well, if you're in a relationship and if your anxiety is off the chain, out of pocket, maybe you need to analyze and assess the relationship and see, make a list, make a positive list and a negative list, and say, what are the positives aspect of this relationship? What are the positive aspect of us growing together or moving forward? What are the negatives? And what are the negatives that's holding me back, people? Hey, you don't need that. You don't need that, because it's not going to get you anywhere. And life has its own stressors. Life has its own stressors. We don't need added, okay? We want to feel positive, but we also have to think positive in order to conquer the anxiety. Because here's the thing, the anxiety starts on a scale of 1 to 10, and say it's at a 7 and you do nothing about it, and then it becomes an 8, a 9, a 10. Okay, can we talk about it? Anxiety can come from fear. Anxiety can come from a panic attack. Anxiety can come from fear of the unknown. That's that irrational versus rational, okay? Anxiety can come from, hey everyone, I see you tuning in, thank you so much. I may not be able to read your comments right offhand, because if you can see, the sun is definitely clearing, and that's why I put my shades on. But I will definitely answer. I appreciate you just tuning in, and if you have something to put to help another person, it takes a village. And again, we are the string. We are the string that ties together. We are the village. We are the glue that can stick together and hold something in place when you're falling apart, or when you feel that you're broken, okay? When you feel as though that anxiety have that panic mode, and the isolation sets in, and it's like, oh, I can't go out. Such a beautiful day today. You're missing something. You're missing something. You see, the wind is blowing a little bit. It's blowing my top. It's blowing my hair. It's touching my skin. Feels good. Feels good, people. Can we talk? Do you have a good book? Or are you writing your own book? How about that? Write your own story. Write your own narrative. Write your own narrative. Write your narrative about change and how you make change, how you make a difference, how you make a difference in other people's lives. Because sometimes your anxiety, again, maybe a 7, maybe an 8. Someone else's maybe a 10, maybe a 15. You may want to intervene as a friend, as a neighbor, as a family member, and just say, hey, how you doing today? Can we talk? Pick up the phone and just say, hey, good morning. It's a beautiful day. Let's go for a walk. Yes. Can we talk about it? Anxiety is real. And if it's real for you, it's definitely real for me. Anxiety can let the fear level set in. And we don't want that. We don't want that, because it can set into, again, the isolation comes. The isolation comes, whereas if you don't want to go to the door, let alone open the door, let alone go out the door, let alone pick up the phone. You don't want that, because there's so many factors. The shooting alone brings about fear in our city. The violence. Can I walk out? Can I go sit out on my step? that brings anxiety. And anxiety will fester if you do nothing about it. You know, it can hinder you. It can definitely get in your way. It can get in your way so that you can't do anything. How y'all doing today? Hey people, what's up? It's a beautiful day. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You see the sun? The sun is beaming down on my body. It feels good. That's that vitamin D. That's that vitamin D that we all need to nourish us, nourish our bodies. Okay? Sometimes if you feel like you do not want to talk to a neighbor, if you don't want to talk to a friend, there's professional help. And here's the thing. Everybody needs help in some fashion. Whether you get it professionally, whether you, again, call a friend, whether the postman come to your door, the post lady comes to your door, and you have established a rapport. Say, hey, how you doing today? You may have a conversation, but have it with someone. Because here again, anxiety can lead into so many different things. It can lead into things that trickle from small little things to big major things. Can we talk? Okay? Do you have something bright in your closet today that you can put on and feel like the sun is toasting your body? Okay? Because again, with the anxiety, you don't want to just dress in colors that's going to make you feel you're in a dark place. How you doing today? Hey people, what's up? It's absolutely a beautiful day. I'm saying hello to everyone. I see Puerto Rico in the house. Hey, hola! I see everyone in the house. And I say, I am grateful. I appreciate the fact that you tune in. And I say, hello. How you feel? Just going, it's okay. It's okay. It's about mental health and staying positive and self-care. You know, and staying positive, taking a walk, you know. Walking is good. However, if you have different things going on, and maybe your doctor hasn't told you to walk or, you know, physically exercise, then don't do it. You know, go sit on a step. If the sun is too hot for you to sit on the step, you might want to just get a nice little book. You might want to get a nice little book and read. You may want to get a pen and just, come on, you can come on by. It's okay. It's a beautiful day. Just talking about positive vibes. All right? Thank you. Positive vibes, people. Positive vibes. You know, doing something positive, making a change, making a difference. Can we talk? Can we talk, people? Yes, it's absolutely gorgeous. Where are you at? What are you doing right now? I am out here in Fairmount Park with my ring lamp and just talking to you, having this conversation with you, dialoguing with you to come up with solutions, to come up with change and why change is important, why if the anxiety have you stuck, how to get unstuck. It's like being intertwined but untwining yourself. Can we talk, people? Hey, it's Friday. It is Friday. And I just want to say hello to everyone. Hey, Kelly, I see all of y'all out here. Maria, Marisa, I say hola, I say hello. I say, what are you doing today? Okay? Where's your energy? Where is your energy level? You know, I also wanted to talk about the anxiety. It is very, very important to talk about your diet. It is very important to talk about nutrition. It is very important because different foods can alter your mood. So it is very important, you know, whether you are a person that eat lots and lots of red meat, maybe you may want to back up off the red meat just for a few days, you know, or longer. You know, if you are a person that eat a lot of starches, you might want to say, instead of me eating the rice today and beans, which both of them are starch, or corn, you may want to say, I want to put some greens. I want to put some greens in my diet. Or I may want to make me a kale salad. I may want to just take my bullet or my blender or whatever you may use and make you a smoothie, but don't add any sugars. Try to not add the carbs. If you already have a lot of carbs, or if you're going to be eating a lot of carbs that day, or if you did eat the carbs, maybe you went and took a walk. Whether you took a walk in the park, whether you took a walk around the block, or whether you got up and did some exercise and say, you know, I'm going to do some exercise, I'm going to stretch, I'm going to bend, I'm going to move around and not let this stuff just stay stuck, because my mood might be already in a little downish mood, so I don't want anything to alter my behavior. Can we talk about it, people? How you doing? Let's talk about anxiety. Let's talk about how do we control the anxiety and the anxiety don't control us on this beautiful Friday, so that we can make a difference and so that we can have a beautiful day, so that we can have a beautiful evening, we can have a beautiful weekend and have positive vibes and dare and challenge. Sometimes you got to challenge your own self. Sometimes you got to challenge your own self and say, I am going to make a difference, okay? You know, whether you put music on, whether, again, right, you do something different. And, again, if you are in a relationship and you feel miserable, you're looking miserable, you know, you may want to say, this is not working for me, you know, how can I fix this? How can I make a change? How can I make a difference? How can I be a difference and move forward, but help someone along the way? You know, if you are having suicidal ideations, I will post a number. If you are having drug and alcohol, I will post a number. If you are having suicidal ideations, I will also post a number. I will post my number. I am a psychotherapist, and if you need to talk, you can call my number. I will post it. I do sessions with Let's Talk with Yolanda. I do telehealth sessions with Let's Talk with Yolanda. You know, you are not alone. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't feel as though you have to suppress your feelings, because sometimes we carry a weight. Sometimes we carry weight that don't even belong to us. Sometimes we pushing the shopping cart, and we're adding. So the shopping cart is like push. Sometimes that shopping cart needs to be empty. Sometimes we don't even need to carry it. You know, if you have a purse, talking to people who carry a purse, sometimes you ever notice you carry a purse and that purse is so full with stuff, it's so kind of heavy. Sometimes it has all of your stuff in there, and sometimes we have to just say, you know what, let me go through this stuff and see what I need and what I don't need. And same thing with anxiety. Sometimes we have to face it on, but first we have to recognize that there is a problem, because you can only get help if you want the help, if you accept the help, if you want change, if you're ready for change, or if you say, there's a problem and this problem might be bigger than me and I need some help. Can we talk about it, people? How you doing? We all have our struggles. However, it depends on what we do with them. Whether we stay stuck in a place, in a time, or whether we say, today, I'm not even going to sit here and wobble and all of this stuff today. I'm going to let that vitamin D touch the skin, okay, and nourish it, because again, as we talked about the different layers of food and different nutritions that you may need, it's like a vitamin. This is a natural vitamin. Can we talk, people? I'm going to walk up there. I'm going to find a bench. I'm going to take this ring lamp and I'm going to read a book. How you doing today? I thank you so much for just tuning in. I thank you for all of your comments, and it's wonderful just to have you on and to voice your opinions, give feedback, because we're helping each other. We are the village. I am not going to hold you too long today. I don't know if this is your lunch break. I don't know if you have other things to do, but I appreciate the fact that you tuned in. And again, if this cannot help you, share it. If it can help you, still share it, because you may be just helping someone else, okay? I say, hello ladies, I say, it's a beautiful, beautiful day, and I appreciate the fact that you have taken the time to just tune in. You have taken the time to just say, I am a part of a solution, and I'm a part of making a difference. It's an absolutely beautiful day. God's will, I will see you next week. La semana que viene. I will post the numbers. And again, what are you doing today? What are you doing today to do something different? Don't talk about the change, be about the change. Whether the change is a big change, whether the change is a small change, change is change. Okay? So I'm going to say, love yourself, love your neighbor, enjoy the day, breathe the air, smell the air, and when you feel like that anxiety is peaking, breathe in and breathe out, and help someone else step out of your comfort zone. Until we meet again, enjoy yourself, hug your neighbor. Hugging your neighbor again doesn't have to be physical, but just reaching out to help someone else is hugging and embracing to make a better community. Again, if your anxiety is peaking, I will post the numbers on your insurance card. You can flip it over and call member services. You can get some professional help. There's help out there. If it's real to you, it is real to me. Again, it is absolutely beautiful, and I hope you get out, even if you go to the door and get some air, whether or not you open the window and let the air come in, something to get out of that mood, especially if that mood has you down. Until we meet again, I'm going to say, happy weekend, enjoy yourself, do something positive.